Yo, it's your boy Johnny from Simplifications, and today I have a very exciting video. Yes, we sit down with one of my good friends in Grenada, and we're going to be spotlighting this very bad boy project you see in the background here. So let's get to meet and know this guy here. Right, so we're going to let him introduce himself and his business.
Hi all, my name is Cameron Lord. I'm from the 473 Grenada, Spice Isle. We do music installation. We go by the name of Songbusters, and this is my personal project right behind us here. I've been dabbling in car audio for about half my lifespan. I wouldn't tell you my age, so you would have to figure that out yourself. But it's been a long time, so it's a lot of hard work, dedication, sleepless nights, sacrifice, and we do it because we love it.
So Cameron, what inspired this build and how long it took?
Well, the car wasn't planned to be there. I've had this car like half my life again, and it's a pretty color car. It's kind of attractive, so you know you go from one stage to the next. I always like car audio, so I always had a small system, 212s. I did that twice, and it just keep upgrading from there. And it ended up being here about 3-4 years ago. Basically, in competing, you know, you always want to go a level higher, and in order to grow, you have to sacrifice some. So the car just went from a daily driven car to a car that I put on a shelf from after every car show.
So you don't want to mention the age and how long you're doing this, but we ain't gonna do no maths in this video here. But we just want to give the public a little idea how long you're working on this vehicle to get it to this final stage that we're gonna finally show the people and reveal this vehicle of Grenada.
Well, the car has been a work in progress. About 3 years ago, kind of grounded the car and made it into a full-time song car. Took it off the road and brought it to this stage. The build, the work time is honestly, I can't calculate it because it always done in stages, but I think I could clearly say about 2 years because COVID was another trying time to get the car finished. Basically, I did an upgrade from 218s into 318s because I wanted to go to St. Vincent right before COVID, and that didn't happen. And then I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to just bring the car right up the level I want it to be. So this is it.
Right, so you're going to give us a little walkthrough at the vehicle now, what equipment, what type of speakers you want to share with the public?
Yeah, well, what you see is what you get. Basically, well, single in-hand units. I have all the mids and highs is Beamer, digital design subs, all the amplifiers, Rockwood, Falsegate, Sundong, and Banda. Have a processor, proper electrical alternators. Nothing too fancy.
Very fancy, by the way, as you guys can see in the background here, and you will see in the video. So what is like in the car culture across here? Because I know since I've been coming, the focus has always been on the SPL and well, the famous Song Clash. So give us a little rundown on that.
Well, to be honest, the older shows basically had this car sound off was only strictly limited to 2 categories. It was always SPL and crowd pleaser. The older heads here locally, they used to focus on sound quality, and me following them at a young age always inspired me to try to sound good.
Right.
Before you want to sound loud.
Correct.
So that always channeled me into that direction to focus on sounding good. So basically I would try to stick to the best equipment I could afford, and I believe in any system, just like in a house, your weakest link is your downfall. So you just build everything strong from the ground, come right up. So that's just how I operate.
Right.
Yeah.
So what, in closing the video, what do you think about the future plans for involving more in the car audio in Grenada?
So the car audio industry in Grenada, it has grown significantly over the years. it was smaller, less people were spending lots of money into cars, but right now you have a lot of people that onto the bandwagon that you have a sound car.
Yeah.
So we get in there, people investing, people have good equipment, people doing pretty installs, having everything look neat. That's very important to me too. So we get in there. Locally though, we not like you, we focus, we have more excitement for SPL here, but it's hard to have a car that you could put a good number with and still have it play music.
Correct. That's
so
true. That's absolutely true.
That's the kind of ticklish spot you have to find. You have to find a sweet spot and you choose your struggle. Some people go left, some people go right. I decide to stay in the middle. Yeah.
So Kimran, how you came up with the business name, which is Songbusters, and how you choose the name for the car, PUNKIT?
Well, Songbusters really, when I was growing up, well, I guess you all don't know my age now, but the movie Ghostbusters was something I always liked. And that's one of the movies I could look at over and over and over and over up to this time. But you know, like, I always believe in creativity, and the seeing that the Ghostbusters logo was something that I would always remember. I just thought it would be cool because, like, back then I'm kind of respected in car audio here, so it would be kind of cool if, you know, the ghost could just be blocking his ears. So if you look at the logo, you'll realize, like, the ghost is cocking his ears a little bit.
Always very cool.
Yeah, so that's how I came up with it and decided to call it Songbusters.
Right.
In terms of the name for the car, as PUNKIT, I have a daughter. And when she was young, she always was attracted, since the car is yellow, so she was attracted to the color of the car. And, you know, I used to call her Pumpkin, but she never could pronounce it, so she'd always say PUNKIT. So, PUNKIT right there.
Yeah. So, last question, what do you think is your future goals for the project now?
The car is not 100%, but everything is work in progress. You won't get it spot on the first try. So to me, it's just to sit down with the car and tune it and get it to where I want it to be. But there's not so much I'm going to do on this car again. Everything is more or less to tune.
Just the little fine tweaking now.
Yeah, the little tweaking and get everything spot on.
So the question I always wanted, did they offer the camera kind of question? When we get any car to come Trinidad now, because
yeah, well, coming to Trinidad is not a problem. It's just the avenue to get there. We don't have lots of car shows here, so any opportunity that I get to bring this car to any other country, I'd welcome it. So every year we have persons going to St. Vincent and St. Lucia. Once there's an avenue to get the car to Trinidad, I will be there.
So I hope when the authorities see this video and they give me a little ease up, so we'll be able to come to Grenada or be able for Grenada to come to Trinidad.
PUNKIT just needs her passport and she's gonna be in Trinidad.
Be outside.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So Kimran, thanks for the time. Thanks for showing everyone this beautiful project. Right? So there's a boy journey and we out.
Thank you.